How you doing? There's a lot to cover today. There's a lot of shit I want to get to. If there's any new listeners out there, I'm sure there aren't any. If anyone's just picking this show up, not only should you listen to the other episodes, you have to realize, Jim, what's the schedule? There's no fucking schedule. Okay, I make shit whenever I fucking feel like it. And, half the times, if you ever see a long extended break between episodes, you should get worried. You should get really worried, because I've considered ending this show several times already. I've considered it. Okay? Half the times if there's a long break, in my head I'm thinking, oh, well, the show's done. I'm not going back to that. Next day I might change my mind. It's hard to tell. Jim, how often are the episodes going to happen? I don't know. They're just going to happen when they're going to happen. Okay? They're just going to... It's like when they were asking John Lennon, hey, are you ever going to get back together with the Beatles? The most overrated band of all time. In my opinion, just an opinion. The White Album, though. That's a good album, right? White Album. I think that was their best album. Other than that, trash. Yellow Sub must suck my dick. Okay? Yellow sug my balls. How about that, bitch? It sucked. Can't buy me love. Look. They started pop, actually. The contributions, I'm more of a Stones guy. Although the White Album, it actually has some good stuff on it. Other than that, this Beatles mania, it's fucking bullshit. I didn't even want to talk about this today. The point is, they always ask John Lennon, are the Beatles ever going to get back together? He said, look, man, I'm just trying to bang Yoko Ono, okay? I have millions of dollars that I still have to spend. I haven't figured it out because I've been smoking weed and sleeping around all day. But now that, I broke away from the band, I could focus on my own music and find out what the fuck I want to buy before someone assassinates me. Right? When's the band going to get back together? John Lennon. Coincidence. Like the communist Lenin. Coincidence? I think not. You fucking hippie. No. So they would ask him, like, hey, is the band ever going to get back together? He'd say, look, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, I could call up Paul tomorrow and we can get the band rolling. Look, he was saying I could call up Paul McCartney. Let's get the band back together. Fuck it. But I'm not in the mood right now. Stop asking me this shit. Stop asking me that. Look, I don't know. In the mood I'm in right now, no. And within the next hour, no. The band's not getting back together. Tomorrow, maybe. Next day, maybe. Okay? So what I'm saying here is, I am John Lennon. Now, I'm the farthest thing from John Lennon. But, yeah, ideologically and in popularity. But, the point is, I am John Lennon. I am the Walrus. I am not here to say how often this episodes are going to happen. Right now, I feel like making one, obviously, or you wouldn't be listening to this. Okay? We have a lot to cover. Did you vote yesterday? Did you vote, Jim? Look, stop asking about my personal life. It's none of your fucking business who, if, or when I voted. Okay? I actually didn't. I fell asleep. And look, I don't study local politicians. I don't even look into it. I think I voted last year. My mom and stepdad were going. They're like, hey, you want to go? You sure? I'm like, Proceeded to lay my head back down on the kitchen table from whence it rose. I didn't. I'll be honest, I didn't. I heard they got these new Scantron things. Which makes me wonder, what was wrong with the old way, huh? The button? The button wasn't working? Huh? Using the buttons wasn't working, so now we have to fill in circles like we're in fucking 5th grade? What's going on here? I think there's tomfoolery afoot. Malarkey. Shenanigans. Yeah, I said it. You're fucking cheating. Why are you changing the system? I don't like change. Something's going on. I don't fucking trust it. And regardless of who you voted for, who won, I don't know. What happened? We had a blue wave in Pennsylvania. A blue wave after they gerrymandered all the lines back to their fucking liking after we went red in 2016. Look, I'm not here to accuse anyone of anything. Look, maybe the Republicans did the same thing. I don't know. The lines are always going to keep moving because the political parties have to push their agendas, okay? This time the blue team won. They won in Pennsylvania. A lot of Pennsylvania. I don't know how my township did. I don't care. Like I said, I don't study local politics. But, I really... Here's my thing, right? If you don't know what the fuck you're voting for, then don't shit on people who don't vote. I don't really get that. It's your civic duty. I'm like, dude, for all you know, this guy's voting, the opposite way that you do. Right? It's your civic duty to not look at the facts and just fucking push a button and just fill out the circles. I don't get that. Man, people who don't vote are pieces of shit. They don't contribute to the democracy. They don't know they don't know what they're fucking doing. No, whoa, easy. I don't need people who don't know the facts, who don't have opinions or care to have them, fucking voting. I don't think we need that, right? We don't need just rolling fucking dice. We want informed people. We want people that are extremely pissed off about their political ideals because, how else are we going to hate each other? How else? Nah, I don't get that. Why you have to vote. You should vote. It's your duty to vote. If you don't care, I encourage you not to vote, you fucking uninformed turd. Don't vote. Stop. We need less voting, I think. We need less. All right? In fact, just let people who read articles, watch the news, develop opinions. People, there should be an IQ test too, I think, before your vote's actually eligible. There should be an IQ test, but that would slow down the process. It's already a long process. There should be an IQ test, right? And you get double votes. If your IQ is above 100, right? And that's a real low ball. If it's above 100, you get 2 votes. Below, 1 vote, okay? Then we'll see what the intelligent people want. Okay? They know better anyway. It's going to work out. Presidential election. Now, since I've turned the legal voting age in PA, I think it was 18, haven't missed a presidential election. I'm not that disinterested. But local politics and... I don't even know what was up. Was there a Supreme Court election or something? I think there was local shit. Then there was other stuff in the government that actually has more impact than the president. But you don't care. What the fuck do you care, right? You only care about the big man in charge, right? That's all you care about. You don't care about the inner workings. I can't think of the fucking word. The intricacies, the ins and outs of government. You don't care. You just care about the big boss, right? And you should be ashamed. No, dude, if you're not interested in it, don't have a say in it. I shouldn't be voting about who the Jets get to draft because I don't give a fuck about the Jets. I don't care who they trade. It's not my say. And quite frankly, nobody gives a fuck about the New York Jets, okay? They play in Jersey. They don't even know who the fuck they are. They don't even fucking know. All right? Is that even true? All you sports guys are going to correct me. Do they play in Jersey? I don't know. I know people from Jersey usually root for Jets. Or Giants, right? Or Giants. Maybe the Giants stadium's in Jersey. I'm looking like a total fucking asshole because I don't know. This is why I don't talk about sports. Same reason, if you don't know politics or even care about them or follow them, you shouldn't vote. That's just why I'm not voting on sports. I'm terrible with sports. I know I shit on sports a lot. But really, it's just because I'm really ignorant. I don't want to sound like an idiot. I want to sound smart on this show, right? I want you guys to trust me. I want you to think that I'm better than you, because I fucking am. I'm much better. I have my own podcast, and you don't, bitch. I am better than you. Okay? And if I start sounding dumb, you're gonna think less of me. I don't want that. I don't need that. I don't need that shit. Speaking of the podcast, yes. I'm just going to do shows as often as I'd like. Listen, you're never going to go a week without a show. I think I can promise that. You're never going to go a full week. Probably never going to go 3 days without a show. If you start seeing 4-day gaps, get concerned. Show's probably on its way out. Jim, why aren't you on iTunes? I know. It's about time we discuss this, right? Jim, why isn't your podcast on Apple Podcasts? Why isn't it on the app? I know. Look, I know. I'm working on it. In fact, I was just Googling how to fucking do it. Listen, honestly, I don't fucking know how it works. I'll be honest with you. So listen, you don't, it's not like YouTube where you upload your shit, share the link. You have to have a backdoor thing going on, like an RSS feed, right? Like the podcast is literally just the drug dealer you go to, but the podcast isn't Columbia, right? Does that make sense? The podcast app is the drug dealer, but it isn't Columbia. It's not the originator of your cocaine, okay? Columbia you need another domain, growing the cocaine, getting that mush, that sap, that paste, refining it, and then it goes to Apple Podcasts. So there's a little backdoor thing, and you have to provide them a link, and all these RSS feed, MP3 hosting sites. It's kind of fucking weird, right? It's a little fishy. I think there's some illegalities in play, but look, I'm not here to say. But apparently, yeah, it's working with several websites, and by several I mean two. And I think usually you have to pay the one to host your shit, your MP3s and all that, and then you just throw the URLs onto Apple Podcasts. They take it from there. Before you know it, you're fucking famous, right? That's how it works. But I'm too lazy. You don't understand. I can't even give you a solid schedule of when these shows are going to happen. What the fuck makes you think I'm going to pay money for an RSS feed to hold my MP3s? All right, I'm full of shit. I'll do it. I'm going to do it eventually. I'm just learning about how it works. I have a friend, actually, who has this shit on Apple Podcasts. I was impressed. Made me think he was a professional. We're going to... and I don't want to misquote the name of his podcast. So, I'm not going to. I don't want to mistitle it. Otherwise, I'd be advertising it saying, hey, this guy has one, but I don't want to. It's a weird one. It's about horror movies and shit. Now, besides the point, we're going to get up there. We're going to get on Apple. If you guys have any advice, leave it in the comments. Who am I kidding? You guys never fucking comment. What is this about? How about like a nice job? No, that's too much to just type like, hey, I wish you wouldn't curse so much. All right, well, fuck you. And leave it in the comments. I'm tired of hearing this. People come up to me personally. Look, it was good. I liked the last episode. You're cursing too much. You're breathing too heavy because you're drinking 3 cups of coffee before you record. I know. Leave it in the comments. Can we just leave it in the comments? Jim, stop going off subject. 1 second you're talking about climate change. The next you're talking about, I'm a piece of shit because I don't know how to save money. The next second it's just some kind of story about, capitalists slitting each other's throats to get money any way that they know how. You have these like first person narratives, second person narratives. It's really weird shit, Jim. Leave it in the comments. Don't fucking tell me to my face. Tell me behind my back. Behind my back. I don't want this shit. I don't need this shit. Yeah, I know. I appreciate the, advice, constructive criticism. I'm trying to refine this to its perfect form, to the best form possible. The best form possible. Yeah, I might not have voted yesterday, but I do care about what happens. I do, and I will remain opinionated, even though I'm not participating in the democratic process. But that's the thing. I had another topic. It's going to have to wait for later. That's why I'm stumbling here in the last 30 seconds. And I can't get it out in 30 seconds. I can't do it. So I guess we'll have to wait till tomorrow. But thanks for listening. Sub-fucking-scribe, please. Thank you.